Duvall County, it's Central Florida versus the Panhandle here at TIAA Bank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville, Florida. Trevor Lawrence versus Steve Young. What a matchup between these two we're going to see on the field here today.
Both have the NFL arm, they can scramble, and are surrounded by talented teammates. This should be really fun to see these two go head-to-head.
Star tight end and hometown crowd favorite Chaos Rothschild is still not with the team today, so this Tampa defense will feel some relief not having to worry about stopping him in this one.
What they need to stop today is the running game that the Jaguars have. Jones, Drew, and Cintore were a force to be reckoned with last week.
We will send you now down to the field for team intros, and we'll return to you before kickoff. Enjoy this one.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Duvall County for a battle between two Florida teams. It's Central Florida versus Northern Florida. And Tampa still number one in points scoring. We'll see how that Jags defense deals with them today.
Well, they can't let this guy right here, Steve Young, go off. You can see 7 TDs, 2 INTs, not many incompletions. And this running game of Nick Chubb and Channing Jett, smash and dash, also going to be a challenge.
Carry by Channing Jett, a 6-yard pickup. That'll bring him to the 42. Young will pass, throwing left to Gronk, and he powers through for the first down. Oh, we have a Buccaneer down on the play. It's Mike Evans. And that is a big loss for this Tampa Bay offense, and he is probably not going to return. Some sort of leg injury there. We will let you know as soon as we have the report.
That's a tough shot for this Tampa Bay offense.
Channing Jett, the strong side, a big run there. He'll be stopped on the 38, and Mike Evans has a dislocated knee. He will not return for this game and probably miss the next several weeks of action for the Bucs.
That's brutal. He's going to miss this whole game, too.
Young takes a big shot in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. Channing Jett gets the carry. Nice blocking up the middle. He'll take it for 7. So the Jags defense forcing a 3rd down early. Young will scramble out left, and he'll have the first down.
Smart first down there by Steve Young. You don't want to take any unnecessary punishment.
Chubb up the strong side. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Looked like the Jags D got caught on the weak side blitz.
Taking out a cameraman there.
Big touchdown run by Nick Chubb. Guy's got just as much speed as he does power.
Trevor Lawrence rounding up the troops, getting them fired up, ready to take the field for the first time, and they are already behind by 7. Kirk will return. Take it up to the 27. And here comes Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars offense still missing Rothschild this week. So it's next man up in Jacksonville since week 2. And that is the Hayden Hurst signing, as well as Alpha Centauri have been carrying this team. Lawrence will scramble, and he's got plenty for the first down. That'll take them up to the 40. Strong opening play there for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's a good decision by Lawrence. It's a free first down.
Play action. Lawrence thrown to the middle. Wide open Jimmy Smith. A first down there, and they'll flip field position there. They are now on the Tampa Bay 39. Lawrence in the gun. Jones-Drew will take the carry. Powers forward for about 3. John Lynch on the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Jags. Lawrence back to pass. He'll scramble right, throwing right, and it's complete to Jimmy Smith. His second big catch of the afternoon. That'll be a 25-yarder.
Beautiful throw on the run by Lawrence. Shows you why he was #1 overall in 2021.
Hand off to Jones-Drew. He'll spin forward. 2nd and goal on the 4 for the Jags. Centauri gets the carry, and he'll be brought down by Winfield Jr. in the backfield. His 15th tackle on the season, and that is no easy task.
I mean, this guy is 6'8", 385. Now, he wasn't at full speed. Winfield had the angle. You don't want to go at that guy head on. Might be lights out.
Lawrence will throw over the middle, and it is Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's a big response by the Jags to that opening drive from the Buccaneers. Way to keep this home crowd in it. All fired up, ready to cheer your defense on.
Lambeau's extra point is through the uprights, and we have a tie at 7. 73-yard drive from Lawrence and the Jags.
Nick Chubb, 419 yards, 7 TDs. That's big after 4 games.
Channing Jett will get it up the middle, and he is so fast when he gets a lane. Takes it a lot farther than you expect him to, especially when the Jags defense is closing in on him that quick.
Oh, yeah.
Chubb will get the carry.
A flag on the play. That's a hold.
Holding on left tackle Paul Gruber, so that'll be a 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 for the Bucs. Steve Young will have plenty of time to throw out right to Gronk, and he breaks a tackle, still going. Finally brought down by Reggie Nelson. Big play there by Gronk. And that really moved Tampa right down the field quick on this second drive. Chubb will get the carry. He'll be brought down by Miles Jack. Pickup of 2. 2nd down for Tampa. Young to throw again, and he is hit in the backfield. That is Mike Peterson on the sack. Another 10-yard loss for the Buccaneers on this drive.
It's a big sack, comes off the block. It's a clean shot at Steve Young. Devastating hit for this Tampa offense.
Third and 20. Young will throw out left. And it's caught by Alvin Harper, but I don't think he was in bounds. That will bring up fourth down. A huge defensive stop there for the Jaguars. Heisman to kick the field goal through the uprights. 10-7. Tampa taking the early lead. Lawrence will start 1st and 10 on the Jags 28. Jones-Drew to get the carry.
Man, he had all kinds of room out left. He ran right up the middle. Probably a poor decision there. He could have had a lot more.
That'll wrap up the first quarter. 10-7. Bucks on top of the Jags. Jones-Drew with the carry, and he's got all kinds of blocking and a lot of daylight. And Morgan is able to take him down just before reaching pay dirt there, Frank.
Fast pursuit right there, persistence. There was nobody around for a long time. He came all the way across the field to make that play. Great play by Henry Morgan.
Lawrence will throw to the middle. Centauri able to hang on. It's good for a 5-yard pickup. Jones-Drew up the middle, and he is met again by Henry Morgan. What a shot.
Ooh. Change up the running back after that.
Centauri will get it up the middle, and I thought Levante David had to stop, but apparently the ref saw him cross the plane with the ball, and that'll be a touchdown for the Jags.
I don't think he got over. They might want to challenge this.
The booth will beat him to it as they are going to review that run. And he looks well behind the line of scrimmage there from at least that other angle we had. And the call will be reversed. It'll be a 4th and inches, and the Jags will go for it on their 1-yard line. Centauri powers forward. Touchdown, Jags.
Pretty official this time.
Always nice to get across the goal line without question, and you don't have to worry about a challenge and bringing it back. So a 14-10 lead here for the Jaguars in Jacksonville, and this crowd is back into this game, fired up to see their team's defense perhaps stop the Buccaneers.
They didn't stop them. They still got a field goal. They do need a quick 3 and out.
Hand off to Jet, and he'll be stopped behind the line of scrimmage by Marcus Stroud. A 1-yard loss.
Just a cluster. Ooh, Channing Jet looked like he almost damaged his legs right there.
Oh, he did kind of go down awkwardly there, Frank. Comes off the field. Hopefully he's okay. Hand off to Chubb up the strong side, and McDaniel and Aaron Glenn are there to stop him. 3rd and 9 for the Bucks. Young will throw out left, and it's Chris Godwin for the first down. He'll take it up to the Tampa 36. Miles Jack and company on the tackle. Hand off to Jet up the middle. And he just gets through those gaps and up the field so fast, Frank. If the defense doesn't get him right away, that's a house threat on every carry. Young will pass again, throwing over the middle as on the run. Another first down for Tampa as they are closing in on the red zone there on the Jags 32. Chubb gets the carry up the middle. He'll power forward for an 8-yard pickup. And that will bring up the 2-minute warning. Young scrambling right. He's got plenty for the first down, and he'll wisely run out of bounds at the 11. 2 rushes today for 17 yards.
Steve Young ain't going to take no chances. That ain't no rookie there. That's a veteran.
Young will throw again. Out left. And it's a touchdown. Tyler Johnson, who has been doing a great job the past 2 weeks. And they will rely more on him since Mike Evans went down with that knee injury early in this game. Heisman's extra point is through the uprights and a 17-14 lead. A 77-yard drive there for Tampa. They did a great job grinding the clock down, not leaving Lawrence and this offense with much time left.
Well, they got 3 timeouts, though, so they got more than a chance.
Lawrence will throw on first down out to Hayden Hurst, and he'll have the first down. And they will hustle down to the line of scrimmage and lose some time there, but they still have their 3 timeouts. Play action, a great cut block from Centauri, and it's complete to Calvin Ridley. Down to the 21, and these guys are in the red zone already.
That's a great cut block, giving Lawrence enough time to deliver that football where it needed to be. Leaves Calvin Ridley wide open. Huge play.
They'll use a timeout there with 28 seconds left from the 21. Lawrence hit as he throws. Dead play. Lawrence throwing again. Plenty of time this time. Centauri in and out of his hands. He took a shot there from Antoine Winfield Jr. Lawrence back to pass again. Hit as he throws again.
This Tampa Bay defense is getting after him on this drive. He has had way too much time to throw the football. They addressed that quick.
So the Jags able to tie the game at 17 with 5 seconds left. Perhaps just see a run play here from Tampa and get us into halftime. Nick Chubb having plenty of space there. He'll pick up a first down. Chalk that one up on the stat board, though. They are unable to put any more points on the board. Not enough time left in this first half. Big first half for both teams. A little more success through the air for the Jags and a little more on the ground for Tampa. Games around the league, week 5. We have the Broncos going into Buffalo. Very intriguing game there at Orchard Park. And the Cowboys visiting the undefeated Scott Gunn and the Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field, and they'll have to deal with the 12th man. And on the NFC side, the Ravens getting a big win last week. They are heading into San Francisco, and that should be a very interesting matchup. That Ravens defense trying to stop the unstoppable offense of the 49ers. Kirk will decide to bring it out on the return, and he'll get to the 26. Jones-Drew will get the first carry of the second half, and that'll be good for 4 yards, taking the Jags up to their own 30. Lawrence outright to Alpha Centauri, and he is brought down by Lynch, but not before picking up a Jags first down.
That's a utility back right there. It seems like everybody needs a utility fullback nowadays in this league. He is a key part of this team.
Hand off to Jones-Drew, and he'll be tackled in the backfield by Henry Morgan. Lawrence in the gun. Plenty of time. He'll throw out left to Hayden Hurst. Stopped immediately after 2. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Lawrence out right, but he had a man long. Finds Jalen Hyatt. Rondé Barber there to stop him. Hayden Hurst wide open deep in the middle of the field. Lawrence misses the read. Of course, he's been under a lot of pressure today. He probably wanted to get the football out of there as soon as he could. A booming punt will pin Tampa back on their own 2-yard line. So the Jaguars defense with a big opportunity to try to get a 3 and out here and get the ball back with half the football field to cover. Wahoo McDaniel on the stop. A 5-yard pickup on the run from Chubb. Young handles the snap. Play action. A great block from Channing Jett, and Young is off to the races. He'll bring it all the way out to the 24-yard line. What a decision there. Got a bad snap, and Channing Jett, an amazing block on that play. Young better take him out to dinner after that. Young to throw. Out to Gronk. A good block from Chubb downfield, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line before being brought down by Miles Jack.
Great play there. Good blocking downfield extends the play. Nice to see them getting Gronk involved in this game.
Hand off to Channing Jett up the middle, and he's got about 16 on the carry and 74 on the day with only 7 touches.
This guy's special. A lot of teams are after him. Tampa took him earlier than everyone expected him to go. What an investment he was.
Young will throw deep, wide open. Alvin Harper, touchdown Buccaneers.
Some miscommunication in that Jaguars secondary left Harper wide open. Can't make it that easy for Steve Young. He gonna make you pay for it every time.
Silence the crowd here in Duvall County as the Buccaneers have taken a 7-point lead. Handoff to Jones-Drew is stopped immediately by Ed Thatch on the 23. Jones-Drew will get the carry and power forward for the first down, carrying Levante David on his back.
Levante David still got him down, though.
Bring up 1st and 10 on the 34. Play action, Lawrence out left, and Hayden Hurst unable to hang on to that one. Lawrence will throw again, scrambling right. Out to the middle, and it is broken up by Henry Morgan. He is all over the field against the run and the pass in this game. 3rd and 10 for the Jags. Lawrence out right, and stretching out was Jalen Hyatt, unable to bring that one in. They'll be forced to punt. Jett is stopped on the 17, and Tampa will take over with a 7-point lead and the ball.
It's a momentum shift right there. Jags really needed to get a score after that one.
Young hit as he throws. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Hand off to Chubb, met immediately by Wahoo McDaniel after a 3-yard gain, so a 3rd and long for Tampa. Young throwing out right to Tyler Johnson, powering forward, and he is shaken up on the play.
Another receiver loss for Tampa. Not good for this aerial attack.
Miles Jack on the tackle on Nick Chubb. Tyler Johnson, bruised ribs, will return soon. Guess they need him.
Oh, yeah. You're already down, Mike Evans. Tape him up, get him back out there.
Nick Chubb breaking the tackle, but is brought down by Stroud, short of the first down. 3rd and 2 for the Bucs. Nick Chubb got a lane wide through the middle. He'll be brought down by Aaron Glenn.
He got his face mask. Yep. That's 15-yard face mask. Devastating penalty in this Jaguar defense.
Play action, and they're coming after Young. He is sacked for the 2nd time by Mike Peterson. An 11-yard loss, and that will wrap up the 3rd quarter. Tampa on top, 24-17 here in Jacksonville. Young back to pass, throwing long. Maybe he just threw that one away. Godwin had no chance at that one. 3rd and 21 for the Buccaneers. Young hanging tough in there, taking a shot. And a huge defensive stand there by this Jaguars secondary. Sheen Mathis all over that one.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, you down by 7, 4th quarter, and you got the ball. Time to take control back of this football game in front of the home crowd. Let's go then.
Jags pinned back in their own zone on the 2-yard line after a huge punt. Lawrence will scramble out, and he'll be well past the first down marker, taking it to the 15-yard line. A huge play there.
Great decision to take that out. You got a wide open lane like that, you got to take it.
They were all over the receivers there. Defense was spread pretty thin on that play. Play action, a great block from Centauri, and it's almost intercepted by John Lynch, intended for Jimmy Smith. That was a close one there for Lawrence. Lawrence will throw again, scrambling right, almost sacked in the backfield, and Jimmy Smith pulls it out.
Shaquille Barrett, lots of pressure there on Lawrence. Almost caused that to be intercepted, perhaps a fumble. Lawrence lucky to get that ball out of there.
Jones drew up the strong side. David misses the tackle. They'll be brought down by Winfield at the 40. A huge gain there.
Got to get this running game going. Keep their defense off the field. Need to do more of that.
Play action. And Lawrence throwing left wide open. Calvin Ridley taking them to the 13-yard line. A 27-yard reception. Great recovery there.
Trevor Lawrence hanging in on those plays, getting the ball out and still getting it to his receivers, soldiering right down the field. It's a war zone on that field today.
Jones drew up the middle, and he is down on the play.
Lots of injuries here in week 5. It's when players start to tweak stuff. They've been through a lot of wars already.
Touchdown Robinson! So he fills in for Jones-Drew, and his first carry is a house call, Frank. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah. That'll get him fired up for the time he has to replace Jones-Drew.
Jones-Drew is only cramping up, so he should return to action. Maybe later this game they might sit him the rest of the game. James Robinson, great job to finish that drive.
Steve Young is on fire in this game. Really tough to stop these Jags defense.
Wahoo McDaniel meeting Jet after a gain of 1. The number 1 pick here for the Jags this year. Young out right. Channing Jet with the carry. He gets it, and it's a loose football. Thornhill to recover it. Well, that was Griffin on the recovery. What a shot.
Booth is going to review this one. They should. This is key.
Oh, no. The ground caused that fumble all the way. Third and 2 for Tampa in a very disappointed Jacksonville crowd. Allstott powers forward for the first down, Tampa.
Whoa, you gotta be careful how you get up. Maybe let Jensen get out of there first.
That was very awkward. Thought we were gonna have another injury there, Frank.
Oh yeah, maybe it looked a lot worse than it was.
First down from the 39 for the Bucs. Allstott gets another carry. He'll be stopped by Stroud after a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 for Tampa. Chubb up the middle. Holding on the offense, O.J. Howard. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 17. I formation, play action. Young looking long. And O.J. Howard will have it. Big catch there. And a big first down. They'll take it into Jaguars territory on the 31.
What a play. That's huge redemption for O.J. Howard on that play after that big penalty. They took a lot more than they were penalized right there.
I formation for the Bucs. Chubb gets the carry. Good block by Allstott. He has plenty of room for the first down. Reggie Nelson on the tackle, but he'll take it all the way to the 11-yard line. 2:32 left in the fourth quarter.
I love how Jacksonville is fighting in this one. This is the #1 point scoring team in the league. And this game is still a tie.
Young outright. Stopped immediately by Reggie Nelson. A 1-yard loss.
I love how this team is putting the pressure on Young. He's still getting it done, but he is getting rid of the football quick. He hasn't been able to damage the secondary too bad.
Seems this defense has developed some chemistry since the opening weeks, Frank.
Oh yeah, much better gameplay.
Just before the 2-minute warning, they get the playoff. Channing Jet gets the carry, and he may have the first down. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. First and goal on the 1 for Tampa. Allstott with the carry. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That was a big drive by Tampa. Adversity overcame the penalties. You finished the drive with a touchdown there. Big play, big drive, 7-point lead, under 2 minutes for the Jags.
A tall order in front of Trevor Lawrence. but he has been sensational so far. 11 of 18, almost 200 yards, pushing 200 yards, and 1 TD. He'll start on his own 31. Throwing to the center, Centauri. A 6-yard pickup. And they are rolling with the clock, Frank. Conserving those timeouts. Lawrence is blitzed, and Thatch smashes him in the backfield.
This guy causes a lot of fear in that NFC South division. He's got Michael Vick, he's got Tupac Shakur, and he's got Archie Manning to worry about, so he's used to these scrambling types, and he's coming after him.
Third and 14 for the Jags with 1:17 left. Finds Jimmy Smith, and there's a flag on the play. Rondé Barber.
That's going to be a late hit. Guys heading clearly out of bounds. Barber had too much momentum going. He was going for the tackle no matter what. They're going to call the flag for that every time.
So a bonus gain there, taking them to the 44. Lawrence over the middle. He finds Centauri, and a big hit from Lynch pops the ball out. 2nd and 10 for the Jags. Lawrence out right. Oh my, what a shot from Rondé Barber.
Rondé was upset about that late hit call, and he just took it out on Jalen Hyatt right there.
Lawrence looking deep. Calvin Ridley, no. Jimmy Smith, the intended receiver. It is knocked away by Morgan. What a play there. 4th and 10, and they're going for it, Frank. Hayden Hurst gets it, powers forward. I'm not sure if he has enough for that first down. Yes, he does. They mark it at the 34, so the Jags still in it. Lawrence hit as he throws, and that looked ugly.
Oh, you're going to lose your franchise quarterback. You don't start protecting this guy.
Lawrence in the gun. Firing deep for Centauri, and he is double covered. Ball falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Jags. Pass is deflected to bring up 4th and 10.
Do or die again for Lawrence. We'll see how clutch this guy is.
Lawrence in the gun. Last chance saloon perhaps. Out to Hurst. He's got it. First down, Jaguars. And they call the timeout. I think they were going to run it there, but they realized they have to call a timeout and stop this clock at 20 seconds.
Oh, yeah, you don't want it to wind down any more than that when you have 2 timeouts.
They are on the 18-yard line. Lawrence back to pass. Scrambles right, throwing right, and it's caught by Jimmy Smith, but they call him out of bounds. And Tampa will take a timeout. Lawrence to throw over the middle. Hayden Hurst got it, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Wow, back in this game. What a clutch play by Hayden Hurst. He's doing a great job filling in today for Rothschild. Taking him a couple weeks. He's been here since week 2. Get that playbook, develop that chemistry with Lawrence.
Clutch factor, maximum level for Lawrence, possibly forcing this game into overtime. Extra point is good, and we are tied with 9 seconds left. That will take us to overtime. Score tied at 31. It's a whole new game. Buccaneers win the toss, and they will, of course, receive the ball.
Going to be the ultimate test of this Jaguar defense.
So the Jaguars defense should be rested enough to have a chance at stopping this Tampa offense from getting in the end zone. Channing Jet on the return, and he makes it out a long way to the 35, but they'll be called for holding. So that'll take them all the way back to the 25 after a nice return there. Oh no, they'll mark it at the 20. That was the spot of the foul. Hand off to Jet, and he is met back behind the line of scrimmage. Aaron Glenn with a big tackle there after a 3-yard gain. Young will throw. Going deep left. It's Alvin Harper, and oh, he's got a lot of space after the catch.
Thornhill devastated after that. He was the safety. Last line of defense. Your corner falls down like that. That's going to be devastating yards after the catch.
Thornhill ran with him for a little ways and then finally able to bring him down at the 21. Jet will get the carry, breaks a tackle up the middle. That'll be good for 9 yards, almost 10. And Tampa seems to be just too much here, moving the ball right down the field on this defense in overtime. Nick Chubb up the gut, and he'll be stopped on the 1-yard line.
This Jacksonville defense looks tired. They've been pounding the rock. Young running all over the field. That big play by Alvin Harper devastated and demoralized this Jaguar defense.
Alstott up the gut, touchdown Tampa. This one is over. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a huge overtime win here in Jacksonville today. And a stunned Duvall County, a stunned Jacksonville Jaguars stadium as their team really fought hard to try and stay in this one. Come up short in overtime, unable to stop the #1 scoring offense in Tampa. They're able to dominate every category and put up 37 points on it. Devastating loss for Trevor Lawrence. He sure did everything he could to try to get his team a win here today. But he did play excellent today. There's the Hayden Hurst catch right there to force overtime. And here's the devastating play where Alvin Harper just caught it and covered almost the entire field in one play there. Really showed the fatigue of this Jaguars defense at the end of this game.
Anytime you have a one-on-one passing situation and your cornerback falls down on the play, the results are going to be devastating.
That is a wrap from us here in Duvall County, Jacksonville, Florida, TII Bank Field. We hope you enjoyed the game today and look forward to seeing you again in the MaddenVerse real soon. For myself, Frank, and the rest of the crew, we bid you all adieu. So long, everybody. Until next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the latest NFL action from the MaddenVerse.